Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is LB the Realist, and this is Surrealistic Studios. Once again, I'm in a rental car. If you can't tell, well, my normal subscribers will probably be able to tell. I was just in a car accident or whatever, real bad. If you want to see pictures, go to my Instagram at LB the Realist. But I'm okay now. I'm doing better. That is, I'm getting treated currently, but it's kind of off schedule. Really, I'm always off schedule if you know me. But anyways, I just watched the video. You know what? And I think I might just start doing, this kind of stuff. Like, I might just start watching videos and just go ahead and immediately make a video in response right after. Because that's, to me, that's the realest you could be. You watch something or you read something and then you immediately respond to it. You know, you don't wait. And sometimes I like to wait and think about a video before I do it. But sometimes I like to just give my raw emotion and reaction. Sometimes I watch the videos multiple times. In this case, I watched it just once and I want to give my raw reaction to it because it excites me. I'm so glad that Jamarl Thomas finally got to interview Sane Progressive. I'm so glad that Sane Progressive finally got to run into Jamarl Thomas. Awesome people, both of them. I watched both of them. Sane Progressive, if you don't know, is a little edgy sometimes. She could be a little amped up, energetic, very passionate when she speaks. You know, sometimes she rails on Bernie Sanders, and they go over that in the interview. And basically, it's just to a point of, you know, we have to get over propping people up like Bernie Sanders. Like, I love Bernie Sanders. I love Bernie Sanders. I love Bernie Sanders. He's one of the people, if not the person, that woke me up. He's one of the people that is responsible for me doing what I'm doing right now. Just honest to God, let me keep it realist. Straight up. And I know what Bernie's doing, stomping for the Democratic Party, sheep herding people back in to the Democratic Party, stomping for this Russia shit. You know, I understand, you know, but I guess, and they go over that in the video, in the interview, you know, I guess it just goes to, it comes to a point where it's like, you know, I can't erase all the good things that Bernie has done. So just because he's doing something now doesn't take away from the fact of who he was before or what he did before. So I still love Bernie. And you can still love somebody without particularly loving what they're doing. And that's just what it is. I mean, he's one of the best that we have as far as politics goes. And that's the problem. It's the problem with the system. That's the best that we can get, you know. And I know right now he's you know, playing mascot for the Democrats, and that shit sucks. You know, I really don't want to vote Democrat again, but you know, like I said in one of my other videos, like when it comes down to like what a Justice Democrat or like a Tulsi Gabbard, it's still a Democrat. Would you or would you not vote for Tulsi? You know what I'm saying? So it comes down to, are you or are you not going to vote? If it comes down to just a Democrat, you know, on the ballot, you know, until the Greens can really build up a strong name for themselves and really become a formidable adversary to the Democrats and Republicans. I mean, I just don't really, I mean, I root for progressivism. I root for what's right. I root for the people not being oppressed and not being taken advantage of. So that's what I'm rooting for. So in regards to Bernie Sanders being a sellout and all of that, and in a way, yeah, he did sell out. In a way, he did. Yeah. Would I vote for him to be the president? It depends on who he's running against. Hillary Clinton? Hell yeah, I vote for Bernie in a heartbeat. Donald Trump? Hell yeah, I vote for Bernie in a heartbeat. Bernie versus, I don't know, let's just have some fun, Tulsi? That would be very fucking interesting. Very fucking interesting. I might be inclined to vote for Tulsi because at least Tulsi had the balls enough to go against the grain, to go against the Democratic Party. She removed herself from the equation because she supported Bernie that much. That is highly commendable. Anybody that goes through strife or puts themselves through any kind of struggle for what they believe in, you know, when they put themselves through hardship, and they know that they're going to go through hardships. They know they're going to get shit for it, and they do it anyways because they know it's the right thing to do, and they believe in something, and they stand up for their convictions. That's what a progressive is, at least to me. When you go against the grain and you push past the boundaries of what they say is able to be done and what is not able to be done, that's a progressive. A person that does not accept the status quo. And I know there's a lot of, they even spoke a little bit about, about how the word progressive really has no meaning anymore. Because everyone's just calling themselves progressive. You know what? There comes a point in time where you have to stand up and fight for what you believe in. And if you believe in progressivism, then you have to fight for progressivism. Just because Hillary Clinton decides to up and call herself a progressive one day, or this person decides to call themselves a progressive, Sam Cedar, or whoever decides that they want to call themselves a progressive or whatever. If you don't believe in titles or labels, fine, whatever. But you still have to fight for progressive values and policies. If you're a progressive, if you in fact fall in that line, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you want to label yourself or not want to label yourself. If you're a progressive, you are a progressive. You know you're a progressive. Don't let people take that word from us and corrupt it like they corrupted every fucking thing else. Let's stand for something. Progressivism is what it is. And even if you're a conservative, you can still be a progressive conservative. We all, when it comes down to the people, we all want the same things, and it's what this channel stands for. The realness, truth, justice, equality, and love. If you can get with those things, then you can get with me. You understand me, then you're my type of person. If you believe in truth, if you believe in the real, keeping it real, keeping it realist, not lying, not having to fabricate truth, not having to put yourself on some kind of fabricated or propped up pedestal. Like, I'm not out, for example, I'm not out here trying to be something that I'm not. I tell you guys all the time that I just got into politics. I don't have a whole bunch of book knowledge on political science and government. And, I haven't been in the game, in the resistance and in activism for years. I haven't. But I'm out here at least sharing my opinions. I'm out here at least trying. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to wake myself up. I'm trying to wake up other people. I'm trying to receive more information from my subscribers and from anybody that's listening. I love it when you guys comment because I learn so much from it. And even if I don't comment like a long paragraph, I don't it seems like I don't really engage in the comment as much as you engage to me. Just know that I read every comment. And I'm thinking and I'm looking at them and I'm like really trying to understand where you're coming from and your reasoning behind it. Like somebody said in one of my recent videos that I need to do my homework on single payer healthcare because it's not a good thing. And that people like in the UK and people that have single payer healthcare, they're actually coming over to the United States for their healthcare. Now, to me, offhand, that just sounds like bullshit. I disagree. Just off the little bit of information that I have, I disagree with you. But I understand there's people like that, but then that's okay though. That's okay. But in order to grow, you have to go through resistance. You have to have debates like that with people, and you have to be able to come to a small agreements that later lead to big agreements. Like if we can agree on a certain aspect, then later on down the road, we may be able to come up with an agreeable solution or conclusion to whatever issue it is. Back to my original point of they brought up progressivism and how people shy away from the land, and how it doesn't mean anything anymore. Make it mean something. At least I'm gonna make it mean something. And in every video, I'm gonna try to explain what it means to me and what I hope to achieve from it. Okay. Other than that, again, I love this interview with Jamarl and Sane Progressive, Debbie Lusignan. Debbie Lusignan. I told you guys I get it right. I told you guys I got it right. Yes, Lusignan. Debbie Lusignan. Sane Progressive. I got you. But I loved it. I love the hug at the end too. Jamarl was just like, come here. Cause you're gonna give me a hug, girl. You know you gonna give me a hug, girl. Come here. I love it. I love the love, man. We gotta do more interviews like that. We have to have more debates with each other. Even if we're progressives, we have to debate each other because we still have key differences between each other, you know, and that's okay too. There's some of us that really still love Bernie Sanders. There's some of us that hate Bernie Sanders and think he's a sellout. There's some of us that are in the middle. We're like, we love, like me. I love Bernie Sanders, but I don't particularly like what he's doing. But just because I don't like what he's doing doesn't mean that I'm going to just turn my back on him forever. You know, I don't know. But we all have differences. We all have opinions. You know, it's like assholes. Everyone has one. You know, but it's great. It's wonderful. I love it. I love it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep the interviews going. Keep connecting. Keep networking. And if you're a viewer and you don't particularly make videos, or you don't have a podcast, or you don't talk about this stuff other than just comment, keep commenting, because I enjoy it. I learn so much from you guys. And when I watch videos like the recent one with Jamarl Thomas and Debbie Lusignan, the Sane Progressive, it warms my heart to know that, I don't know, that we're not so far from each other, you know? Like, it feels good when I get good, you know, positive comments and people tell me that they understand me, and they tell me that they feel me and they get me and they fucks with me. Like, it makes me feel as though I'm not just talking to myself. Like right now, if somebody were to see me right now, it'd be hella weird, because they'd be like, this dude is just talking to himself in a car. But you guys get me, and it's a wonderful feeling. So it's a wonderful feeling when I see Jamarl and Debbie come together and talk about the issues. It gives me hope for the future. It gives me hope for progressivism, and it gives me hope for this country and this world as a whole. It says that we're coming together, you know, we're having the discussions. Because if we don't have the discussions, then we're never gonna grow. We're never gonna understand what the other person is saying. And you guys get me. I'm going off on a tangent here, but I love the interview. Jamarl Thomas, big ups. Sane Progressive, big ups. Debbie Lusignan, got your name right, big ups. And yeah, you guys, you know, keep fighting for what's right, and keep standing up for what you believe in. Because at the end of the day, that's all that we can do, is to keep fighting. So with that being said, you guys have a lovely day. I'm gonna try to hit you guys with some more videos. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of weary to talk about, you know. But you guys will be hearing from me soon. Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Remember to find me on all social media, like, share, subscribe. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section, most of all. Until next time, peace.